What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's episode, we have to go over the constant consolidation that has been forming within pretty much the top major cryptocurrencies, which includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP specifically, and pretty much all, I'd like to say the top 10 to almost down to top 18. Everything is pretty much down today in consolidation. And we're not really seeing any sort of passive movement or swings back to the upside just yet. Pretty much volume has been continuing to dip lower and lower and lower. We're now currently trading at 1.98 trillion and volume is slowly leaving the market and liquidity is following suit. Now we're starting to see, and I also noticed an interesting 4-hour falling wedge pattern that's forming on XRP specifically. Now it doesn't hold the key to which direction we're going to be moving to, but it is something that we should look at as it's quite insightful. More so what I really believe is going to pretty much dedicate or dictate where we're going to be moving to today specifically, or at least to give us the direction, I believe has a lot to do with the S&P 500 specifically. And I do want to go over as to why that might actually be later on in today's video. So with that being said, guys, today's video is also brought to us by SOCIALGOOD. SOCIALGOOD is 100% crypto back on everyday shopping. As you guys can see here, they basically have 100% crypto back on e-commerce shops. They have tons of popular shopping websites that you can actually use their platform on, such as eBay, AliExpress, Shopee, Best Buy, so on and so forth. And it's a 3-step process, as you can see here, where you buy what you like, get rewarded in cryptocurrency, and then you can literally just withdraw your crypto to DEXs or SEXs, which is really cool. So more information about them will be at the end of today's video, so definitely stay tuned if you are interested in learning how to actually earn free cryptocurrency. Sounds pretty good to me. I have linked them also down in the description below if you'd like to check them out earlier. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So it is definitely a interesting day, an interesting market, I'd like to say, mainly because we're just in a consolidation standpoint. We've been consolidating and waiting out movements within crypto for days now. You can see specifically here, especially like the past 3 days where we haven't really seen much movement except more so like sideways consolidation. Nothing really like that pushes the market to that next level that we need it to move to. I think it also has a lot to do with the S&P 500 specifically, as it's been closed Saturday, Sunday, and also yesterday, Monday for MLK. So the fact is that we've been closed. We're starting to see an interesting trend form within, the S&P 500, the overall, economic market, as well as the way it trades with XRP. They're pretty synonymous right now, where one moves and so does the other. And pretty much it's the S&P 500 that moves cryptocurrency. S&P is acting like the big brother here. So it's interesting to see how this plays out. Obviously, it opens at 9, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes. If we can see a nice run within the S&P 500, which doesn't look like it's going to happen, there's probably a bigger chance of a dip lower now within the S&P, but I'm not sure. That could pretty much give us the direction of movement that we're going to see the rest of these markets open up to, because as you can see for coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, we're at the last leg. Like, there's really no more room left for this to move to. I mean, yeah, we could, go another day. It's definitely very possible here, but you can see we're pretty much cutting it very close to giving us the answer that that we need here. But it's been a very, very, very patient market right now, just consolidation over consolidation over consolidation. Don't get me wrong, there were some big short opportunities, and we did make some money like last month when we did swing this back to the upside here, retested our top resistance, and then broke bearish. Now, although we didn't short this was a good opportunity to leverage to the upside here, and there were also some short opportunities moving forward here. But you can see right now we've pretty much done nothing, really. We really haven't done much at all since breaking outside this falling wedge pattern here, which is unfortunate. We've been trying to find other indicators or technical patterns on XRP, which really haven't shown any sort of existential information that would allow us to trade this or give us any insight. But you can see there is some sort of very small 4-hour falling wedge here that's forming now. You can see it's very, very, very small, or a pennant flag, whatever you want to call it. But basically prices have been trending like this. We fell down, swung up, and now we've been kind of inside this support here. So we'll see how exactly this plays out. But there's a clear support right here, and then there's a clear trend line resistance up top here, and we've been kind of trading inside of here. And the moving averages on the 4-hour hasn't been looking the best either. It's pretty much just been flatlined sideways. Although the good thing is we are retesting oversold right now. Hopefully that allows us on some of these cryptos like XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin to move up, because maybe that will influence the S&P 500 to head up higher. We are so undervalued right now, and we have been for months now, and we did hit a bottom. It'd be very shocking to see how much lower these cryptos want to move to. As we've discussed in the past, it's really a waiting game right now. I've already bought into these. I've already have my position open here, and we're getting very close to retesting my stop loss, which is kind of worrisome, but if it does hit, we will short these markets now. But otherwise, we are in a big, symmetrical triangle. Whether there's an Elliott or not on XRP specifically, we are in a big symmetrical triangle where we are creating, consistent lower high formations here, and we are consistently creating higher low formations here, where prices are at some point should intertwine within each other and then decide at the end of the symmetrical triangle. So it'd be quite interesting to see prices actually break through this earlier than expected, as I don't think that's what's to come here. And I'm trying to, I'm reaching at straws right now. I don't see an ideal, pattern here that would hold us out. I mean, maybe this is an uptrend. Who knows? Maybe this is a downtrend here. It's very possible, something along the lines of this. I don't know if it's that accurate, but we're just trying to look at the fact that we are coming down to some sort of bottom here, and it looks like this is the lowest point these cryptos are going to move to. We're at the decision time where, in the grand scheme of things, looking at the overall projection that we've had here, this does appear to be bottom for XRP and these cryptocurrencies. And if we do decide to close daily charts and weekly charts, our weekly candles and daily candles below our uptrend that we've had since the beginning of this year, there's a very big chance it will outline the rest of the market for us moving forward here. If we easily close below here, there's a good chance we're going to continue to pile lower, consolidate off of this support, and then head all the way down and continue this movement. Is it likely? Hopefully not. Is it possible? 100%. And we're going to see this dependent on this factor here. And the problem becomes the longer we hang out at this support, the bigger the chances are of us breaking bearish. The longer we trend this way, the longer we hang out retesting this bottom support, the weaker it becomes, and the bigger the chances of dropping lower, are. So it's really just a waiting game now. I just want you guys to be aware of that. We just have to be patient and get the answer that we need. Besides looking at XRP specifically for, answers here, Bitcoin is also a big one. Ethereum, not so much, because it's literally just consolidating inside this falling wedge. But Bitcoin specifically is coming to an end here. You can see this is the third falling wedge pattern that's formed here, and you can see we've been trending inside of this falling wedge, pretty much coming down to support, which you can see why we have this drawn in a second. We do have supports drawn here, bottom support right here, support and support, and we've pretty much just been trending on this for quite some time now. You can also see where we've hit the weekly. I don't know why I deleted the chart here, but you can see if I draw a horizontal support level that this is pretty much prime levels here. If I jump now to the daily, you'll get an understanding of what I mean by that. You can see where we've retested this or used it as a support in the past and why it's so important right now. We've used it as a means of resistance, as a means of support, resistance, resistance again, supports, and it's just carried and continued all the way till the end here. So we're at a very, very, very important time for Bitcoin's, history, and it all comes down to how it's going to decide to trade. Once again, it's a very simple outlook that we do as conservative traders here. Although we can't predict whether or not we're going to blast to the upside here or dump to the downside, we can prepare for movements like this, which means waiting patiently to say, hey, okay, if we break closer or lower than this downtrend here, and we break below this resistance here, and we continue the pattern of lower highs, which is a continued lower high movement like this, which you can clearly see, we continue this pattern, we will break lower. Breaking through this support in this uptrend here will, trigger a short position that will open, obviously on Bityard here. We'll go to Bitcoin, we'll open a leverage trade, market order, 10x we'll try to do for leverage, then we'll type in the amount we want to do. Let's say 1,000 right here, and then we click sell short, and that's it. That's pretty much it. We're now shorting the market, expecting prices to dip lower. Not only that, obviously you guys can also sign up, link in the description. You can practice your skills using the demo account that they offer right here, as well as earning free cryptocurrency by clicking up here, get free crypto. So definitely make sure to sign up down in the description below. Prepare yourselves and get ready for the movement, because it's going to come very soon. So you can see here the lower high pattern either has to break. We have to either break this pattern and swing above like this, confirming that a breach should ring, confirming that a run to the upside is what's expected, or we have to continue the pattern and break below bottom support and expect to see a continued lower high pattern, which would head us lower down. But honestly, everything pretty much wraps up in, I'd say, the next day. I know I've been saying this, but it's just been consolidation on consolidation on consolidation, allowing this price to pretty much play out here. But you can see what I mean as we're getting very close, because you can see the amount of volume and movement has pretty much died off. From the start here, you can see where volume is currently trading now compared to where it was this whole time. Volume has completely died off, halved itself, quartered itself, so much more so. And you can also see that the price has really not been moving much at all compared to the bigger candles and the bigger movements that we've seen in the past here. So it's just a matter of time, guys, before we get the answers that we're looking for within XRP, within Ethereum, within Bitcoin. If these supports are broken, we know which way to short the markets. And if we break our resistances, we know to buy and long, if you haven't already. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I do want to talk more about Social Good with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Social Good for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, one of the primary reasons consumers shop online is to take advantage of the convenience it offers and excellent bargains such as cashbacks, coupons, discounts, and other incentives. Now that we're entering the third generation web, also known as Web 3.0, cryptocurrency is taking the lead in that sense as well. And as a consequence, the number of buyers who have embraced cryptocurrencies within e-commerce has grown exponentially. Interestingly, there is a project that is merging those two concepts, and it is referred to as Social Good. Now, to address the world's growing economic inequality problem, the Japan-based Social Good Foundation developed a mobile crypto-backed app called Social Good, which stands out because it offers 100% cryptocurrency back. And this is quite different from the other cryptocurrency apps that offer just cashback options, or with other apps, shoppers can only expect to receive 1 to maybe 3% cash back. Now, besides that, other firms offer a waiting period of up to 3 months, but with Social Good, the waiting period to receive crypto back can be as little as 30 days. So guys, what you need to do is simply download the app, register, and start shopping on 1,800 plus participating stores. And the app is both available for iOS and Android users, and it features several e-commerce partners, including, very well popular eBay, AliExpress, Myntra, Best Buy, Alibaba, and many more. Now, Social Good aspires to contribute back to the community in which it operates, and it is a community-driven cryptocurrency initiative to improve the world and create a win-win-win situation for buyers, merchants, and society as a whole, and all while connecting the world through the use of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Now, the process is extremely easy and only involves a few steps. First, shoppers buy goods using fiat currency, and then they can pay using any of the supported payment options on the e-commerce site. And once they do this, they qualify for up to 100% value purchased back in cryptocurrency up to $10,000. And second, you will then receive a notification that their crypto is pending in the form of Social Good coins known as SG token within a few days. So you actually get rewarded within their native cryptocurrency. Now, shoppers will then be able to withdraw this cryptocurrency in a month or so after they have shopped, and the SG token can be withdrawn once the partner company has approved the purchase, which can take a month. And SG is currently listed on leading exchanges such as Bitmart, Uniswap, and Bittrex, and that's where you can actually withdraw the crypto. Now, users can also receive up to 15% APY in staking rewards if they hold on to their SG, which is really cool, with the interest given every 6 hours. So you have two options, either staking or you can just withdraw it using one of the exchanges. And since the utility of SG tokens will continue rising, their value is likely to continue to grow with time. And not only that, the Social Good app is a growing movement that has over 600,000 members globally. So guys, if you sign up using the referral code down in the description, you can also receive a $200 bonus up until January 31st after making purchases totaling $30 within 30 days of their registration. Otherwise, guys, huge shout out to Social Good for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.